Hello everyone, with version 6.2 touching down in just 10 days, the biggest question circulating right now is pretty straightforward. How many Primogems can we actually secure in this upcoming patch? In this video, I am going to break down every single predictable source available in version 6.2, highlight the small areas where your personal totals might shift slightly depending on your account progress, and ultimately provide you with a clean, realistic total for free-to-play players, as well as the final number if you are running the Welkin Moon. By the end of this breakdown, you will know exactly what resources you can farm during this 42-day window and determine if those numbers align with your current pulling plans. Looking for the best way to recharge in Genshin Impact? Loot Bar is the smarter choice. It works exactly like the in-game top-up, but it's way more affordable. New users get 10% off with the link in the pinned comment, and lucky users can receive an additional 5% discount coupon. Loot Bar also has special deals on crystal packs, including the 6480 bundle, and even an all-in-one package with everything you need. See this? The regular $100 pack only costs $80 on Loot Bar. The process is simple and secure. You don't need your password or login. Just enter your UID, pick your server, choose your pack, and your crystals are delivered in seconds. Players around the world trust Loot Bar because it's fast, safe, and affordable. So don't waste your money. Click the link in the description or pinned comment and start saving on your top-ups today. Loot Bar, safe, fast, and way more affordable. Also, here is the Black Friday event. No barriers and no minimum spend. Loot Bar's Black Friday sale is here for all users new and old. From November 25 to December 1st, visit and claim a coupon up to 10% off. Now, for a quick reminder about the giveaways. Both of the 6480 Genesis Crystals giveaways are still active and will stay open until November 30th. I'll be announcing the winners on December 1st. As always, these are part of the monthly giveaways we do here on the channel, so if you haven't joined yet, make sure you do. All you need to do is be subscribed, watch all the videos, and comment your UID and region. 2 winners will be picked soon, so don't miss your chance. Let's kick things off with the most reliable source, which is your daily commissions. In a complete update cycle, these are clockwork. Over 42 days, clearing your dailies at 60 Primogems a day guarantees you a rock-solid floor of 2,520 Primogems, provided you log in and complete them daily. On top of that, the main story content in version 6.2 brings a decent chunk of rewards. Between the Archon Quest content and the rewards connected to it, we are looking at roughly 590 Primogems plus 2 Intertwined Fates, which we value at 320 Primogems, bringing that story total to a combined 910. This is steady value that most players are going to clear regardless, simply for the lore and gameplay unlocks. Moving beyond the headline quests, there are various side tasks scattered throughout the patch that help bolster your savings. The smaller world quests and requests in version 6.2 should accumulate to around 270 Primogems. While these aren't massive time sinks, they do make a difference when added to the pile. Unfortunately, there is no new map expansion in version 6.2, which is a bit of a letdown considering version 6.1 also skipped a map drop. However, the silver lining here is that version 6.3 is expected to push a significant new area. So if you are currently saving for Columbina, you can look forward to exploring that new zone and turning exploration chests into extra wishes while her banner is live. Since we don't have a new area right now, keep in mind that there are no offering rewards tied to a statue or shrine system this patch. However, achievements will still tick forward quietly in the background as you play, and a reasonable estimate for version 6.2 is about 55 Primogems from new achievements popping up while you clear events and quests. The Paimon Bargain Store will reset once during the patch, offering 5 Intertwined Fates, which we always price at 800 Primogems. Consider this your gentle reminder to grab them with Stardust before the reset hits, because that is free real estate for your savings. Now let's look at the endgame modes. The Imaginarium Theater resets once during version 6.2, granting 1,000 Primogems per reset, so be sure to clear it and bank that 1,000. The Stygian Onslaught also rotates, and its reset during this patch grants 450 Primogems when you clear up to the hard stage. The Spiral Abyss will flip one time inside the version 6.2 window, and a full star clear of floors 9 through 12 nets you 800 Primogems. I always include this clean 800 in these totals because it is a consistent schedule, but you know your account best. If you only push the abyss when your favorite unit returns, feel free to subtract it, but if you always clear it, count it in. The events are really where the version gets its specific personality, and this time around we have 4 of them. The main event is worth approximately 960 Primogems if you run all the stages. 2 smaller events will land at 420 each, totaling 840 for the pair, and then there is a tiny bonus event worth 280 Primogems. That last one is actually a bit unusual because ever since Stygian Onslaught launched, we typically saw 1 fewer event in the cycle, so getting that little extra 280 drip feels like a small makeup snack for players who enjoy logging in for quick wins. Speaking of quick wins, the version 6.3 special program will air inside this window, and as always, it will drop 3 livestream codes at 100 Primogems each. That is 300 easy Primogems if you redeem them in time. I always post these codes in my channel's community tab the absolute second they appear, so if you want to ensure you never miss those free wishes, make sure to subscribe so they show up right in your feed. There are also occasionally extra Primogem codes sprinkled around the version, but rather than listing them one by one, I will include those surprises inside the Other Sources bucket later to keep the math clean. Maintenance compensation is also straightforward. The update maintenance for version 6.2 brings 600 Primogems, so just log in after the servers come back online and claim them from your mail. For that Other Sources bucket I just mentioned, between character trial quests when banners roll in and the occasional bonus code outside the livestream, a fair bundle to expect is 270 Primogems across the version. When we add absolutely everything together, the free-to-play total for version 6.2 comes out to 10,055 Primogems. If you translate that using the standard 160 Primogems per wish, you get about 63 pulls. If you are a player who runs the Welkin Moon across the full 42 days, that adds 3,780 Primogems, bringing your patch total to 13,835 Primogems, or roughly 86 pulls. That is a healthy number for a version without a new map and sits right in the middle of what I would call an average modern patch. Just keep a couple of practical notes in mind so your expectations stay honest. Your personal total will drift a little based on how you approach the abyss, whether you rush the story or pace it, and whether you remember to clear event stages quickly. Everything I counted here is either fixed or widely reachable, but the point is to give you a reliable floor and a fair ceiling so you can plan your wishes without guesswork. So, that is the calculation. 10,055 Primogems free to play in a version with no new map is a solid middle ground. If you are looking toward Columbina in version 6.3 or just saving for the version 6.2 banners, this patch gives you a real runway to build a stash, and the big map expansion in the next version should push you even further, while Columbina's banner is still alive. With steady dailies, a theater reset, 1 abyss flip, 4 events, and the livestream codes, you can lock in dozens of wishes without burning out. Treat version 6.2 as the calm build phase before the big push. Thanks for hanging out, spend wisely, and I will see you in the next one.